Hello, everyone. I'm back with another video, and I actually came up with an idea. Um, I created a new account, which is now rated 800, and I'm going to do a climb to see how far I can get. And while I'm playing, I will end up playing some people who are slightly lower rated, and I will talk about typical mistakes which people make, and hopefully, this will be an exciting adventure. So let's challenge someone. Let's do a 10-minute game. This will allow us to talk more about various moves. Maybe let's do it something even longer. Maybe let's do a 15-minute game. Let's do 15-10. Okay. So let's issue a challenge. Okay. And let's start with a typical opening move. Let's play e4. And let's see what our opponent will do. Opponent will think. He'll play e5, and okay, White can do a number of things now. I'll play knight f3, attacking the pawn. Okay, I cannot draw here yet. Let's make sure I can. Okay, now I can. So I'm attacking this, and now I can play. There may be puzzle moves. I can play the Scotch. I can play the Spanish. But I can even try c3. But let's play the Italian game. Let's see where it takes us. In fact, most of my students prefer this move on move 3, so for their sake, I'm going to do that. This is weird. It's not entirely terrible. He's overprotecting this square. The problem, of course, is his knight belongs here. And because his knight is out of play, I'm just going to open up the middle immediately. I'm also opening up the bishop, and his knight is not putting any pressure at all on my pawn. Okay, so he takes. I can play this in several ways. I can take back right away. I can also play c3. The idea of c3 is if he takes me, I possibly have queen c5, which threatens to take the knight and then checkmate. And maybe I'm just going to do that and see where it takes us. So c3, and the logic again is his pawn is being triple attacked. Takes, takes, takes. And if he takes, we are going to jump in here. We're going to be hitting this square, and our threat will be bishop here. And the worst case scenario, we give up a pawn. I can always just take back. And we're down a pawn, but we have 3 pieces in the game. And he's confused because he doesn't know why I did not take back. Alright. So let's calculate. So if I play here, he plays here, I take, he takes, I can take here, because he doesn't have time to take my rook, because I checkmate. So that seems like a fun thing to do. But my question is, if I take him and he doesn't queen but stop the checkmate, he will be threatening to take my rook. So that could be an issue. So in other words, he takes, I play here. He takes, I play here, and let's pretend he stops the checkmate. Something like queen e7. Then I might be in trouble because my bishop is attacked and my rook is attacked. And my rook cannot get out, which is a big issue. So that means we will probably just take back with the knight. Okay, let's take back with the knight. I don't feel like thinking about this for too long. Now we are threatening this. I also could have castled, by the way, just to go to moves back. In this position, I can castle, let him take again, but I didn't do it. Okay, he develops. The interesting question is, if I take and he takes, queen d5 doesn't quite work. It attacks this and this, but he can cover everything with queen e7, so that's not good yet. What if I attack the bishop right away? He still plays queen e7, but then I have bishop g5, then he can't castle. So that could become very, very interesting. Okay, so let's poke. Let's poke with queen d5. We're going to attack his bishop. We're threatening this. I'm assuming he has to play queen e7, which defends this and this. And then or he can give me a free bishop, which I should probably take because there is no reason not to. So let's take a free bishop. I can also throw this in first, but it's not necessary. Okay, let's take the bishop. Okay, so normally on my level, people would resign like now, but obviously we are not on that level. So I can play this in many ways. The simplest way to play is just to try to trade everything and be really boring. Something like queen here. Although, then he moves his queen. That's still good for me though, right? Yeah, let's go. Okay, so general rule is when you are up, you want to trade. So that is the logic here. He probably should not trade, so I'm suspecting maybe something like move the queen. And then I might just drop my queen back with the idea of doing this. I need to castle at some point, but it's not entirely necessary. So let's see what happens. And while my opponent is thinking, if you guys have any ideas of what I should be doing for my channel, please feel free to tell me. A few words about myself, in case you don't know. I live in St. Louis. I've been playing chess for a long time. I now mainly teach. I play occasionally. My main goal is to raise my rating so that I can keep teaching my students who keep getting better and better. I would like to be able to teach them. And now I'm around 1900 USCF, which is respectable, but could be more respectable. Okay, bishop takes is best because it gets the bishop into the game. I am hitting the knight. I wouldn't mind another trade. It also ruins his pawns. He will have this fun pawn structure. Okay, so he's helping me. I want to trade, so let's trade everything. Let's trade these guys. Let's trade these guys. And let's castle just to get all my pieces into the game. Okay, so he gave me this square. There is no reason not to take it, so let's go take it. He should probably defend with the rook. Maybe here, maybe here. Rook f7 is slightly more flexible, because then his rook is playing chess. Here, the rook is just stupid. Okay, so that was expected. Let's put my rook on open line. The plan is to try to do something like b4, b5. If it stops that, I can do a4, b5. That's not necessary, but okay. Maybe let's double up. Yeah. Let's bring this rook up. We can bring the second rook behind the first rook. This, yeah, it will take a little bit of time, but this knight needs to reposition himself. He doesn't make a lot of sense here. We might send him to b5 at some point, but let's activate the rook first. Okay, so again, trades help us, so let's do that. Now I can bring my rook and attack this pawn, which probably is good. What if he attacks me? He can't take me because he's spent. So I guess after this move he has c5. And then he defends, but he doesn't defend because I can take. So let's do that. Again, c5 there is a pin, so I can take NC6. Yeah, there is still a pin, so I can still take it. Okay, and yeah, that's a pawn. I'll take with the rook because it's better. At some point he'll try to threaten one move checkmate, although I struggle to see how he can. Okay. Alright, so I could defend and take away all his counterplay, which I will do. And maybe that will encourage him to. No, doesn't resign. Okay, let's take pawns. By the way, if you're on this level and you're playing against this level, you should not resign. I have seen blunders. Lots and lots of them. So I will let you know at which point resign. Okay, so he resigned finally. Okay. So the claim is that I made one mistake. So let's see what Stockfish has to say about this. Let's go to game report. Apparently I played an Italian game. And apparently I'm now rated 900. GoChess.com. I don't care. So, by the way, when you look at the analysis, you need to pay attention to it, but do not agree with it 100% of the time. There are cases when it doesn't look far enough or just like completely ignores things. Like it's mainly good. Okay, 98%. Okay, I made one mistake. Okay, let's see. The mistake was somewhere here. So let's see what happens. So, book, 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 book. Well, not book. That's as stated previously. The knight does not belong here. Okay, c4. He takes. c3 is fine. Computer prefers not to give up pawns, but such is life. He took. I took. Ah, that's a mistake. So what does the computer say? I should take here first? Okay, well what's because okay, so let's see. So I take he takes, I play queen c5 now. I don't play queen c5. Play queen c2. Because I attack the pawn. Huh. Interesting. Alright. It's not bad. I'm plus 1.7. Alright, so the thing that I did, I am losing. Okay. Why am I losing? Because I'm down a pawn and I don't have anything if he plays queen e7, I'm assuming. Or d6. Why does he want d6? d6 is 0. Queen e7 I'm winning. Why d6? Why can I not take if d6 happens? Okay. Moment of truth. So if he plays d6 and I take, he can attack me first. Ah. Because he does not have to take just because I took him. Because chess is not checkers. That's very logical. However, thankfully he made a mistake, and now we pick this up. We try to trade queens. We trade everything. We castle, improve the knight, improve the rook, connect the rooks, take things, attack things, win things, so on and so forth. Alright, so that was our first game. Let's try one more. Let's play something a little bit shorter. Maybe 3 minutes, 5 minutes? Let's play one 5-minute game. I won't be able to talk as much about the moves, but I'll go back afterwards and talk about them later. So let's do a 5 minute. Let's do a 5 minute. Okay. So okay. Let's play okay, for instructive purposes, let's play e5. Eventually I'll start playing Sicilian, but let's play e5. Okay, knight c3, let's develop. There is anything is possible. Okay, let's play knight f6. The bishop here. Wait, why can I not draw again? What's to do? Can I like never draw? I just did that. So Occasionally there is queen here, which sometimes I do not want to deal with. So let's play knight here first. Alright, normal chess, let's develop, let's play d6. We will wait to castle because I'll show you why. F4, wow. So he's a student of, or at least the follower of Levi Rosman on YouTube. That's Levi's idea, which makes perfect sense. Which I wish I knew what to play. Okay, this looks like a chess move. So we'll play a chess move. I may or may not castle. At least not yet. Okay, so he takes... Do we take with the pawn or the knight? Well, if I take with the knight, he drops to b3. He has d4 ideas, so it seems I need to take with the pawn. So let's take with the pawn. Now, I'm not sure if he should have taken. My street is exploding? Question mark? That sounds scary. Okay, so let's spin. We have some ideas of knight here. Okay, that's terrifying. I think the dumpsters is starting a revolution, I think. That's legitimately terrifying. Alright, we'll struggle through this. Okay, so he attacked me. Okay, so if I drop, he'll attack me again. Now his king is weird. Then I might sacrifice. Can also like take, he takes, I move the knight, he moves back. But what have we accomplished? Probably not too much. But dropping back is terrible. It's like g4, bishop here. Have the worst pawn structure ever. Alright, so maybe we need to take. Okay, so let us pretend to create threats. Keyword pretend. I mean, he has to go back to this thing exists. Or he can give me a free queen. Okay. Rule number 1. Every time you move, make sure it's safe. Alright, now... Castle? I can play queen here. He will stop me, and then my queen will be here. Okay, let's castle first. Let's castle. We'll play this at some point. We'll open the position. We'll have fun. Probably queen here, pawn here makes sense. Pawn here right away makes sense. The logic is this line is okay, so he pinned me. So he wants to castle 1. I want to trade. Trade? I mean, black has 20 million winning moves here. This is one of them. I could like any move which doesn't blunder win. Alright, so he doesn't trade, which is smart. So let's how bad for poke is it? Let's poke a little bit. I'm hitting this. If he does this, I can throw in a check first. I pretend this exists. I guess it's good. Alright, so he defended, which of course gives me this, and it gives me this. Now, which one is better? This is probably better. Probably. But okay, let's calculate this. So check, he goes here, I fork. He goes up. I win. Yeah, that one is better. Okay, let's go with this. Okay. So boom. He has to go here. That's the only move. There's no need to think. This is a key moment, by the way. If you're playing time games and there's only one move, you play it. Because you will need the time later. If he goes here, that's a free rook. That's still a free rook. So that's another free rook, by the way. Now he resigns, I suspect. Okay, so claims I made a mistake. I just created this account, so I do not have a paid membership, so I can only analyze one game a day with cool check marks. I don't feel like analyzing without check marks. So, we played 2 games. Next time our opponents will get harder because we gained about 100 points. So next time we will play against slightly better people than we played today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any suggestions what I should do next besides for this idea, please leave a comment. And otherwise, please like and subscribe and tell everyone you know about this glorious channel. And I will see you all next time.